Well, hey there, Leo. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I am going to do a tarot card reading for you, Leo. We're going to see what kind of energy is surrounding you. I hope y'all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my email address in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Leo, anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Leo. Everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, Leo. Let's get right to it. Let's get you a moon oracle card. We've got this big full moon coming March 14th. I think it's the full moon in Virgo. And it's a full moon, super moon. I think there's an eclipse, like a lot of big energy coming with this full moon on the 14th of March. So let's see what kind of moon energy is with Leo right now. What kind of moon energy is with Leo? Oh, I see Aries. It's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. Oh, look at this. Some kind of nudge from the universe to take action. And don't let your past hold you back. The South Node. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. So don't let your past hold you back from taking action right now. Maybe thinking that that always happens to me, or you're getting into some kind of mindset here. Believe in the impossible. The blue moon. Look at this. You know, I think it is a blue moon too, for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I heard that. But yeah, some kind of miracle coming in for you, Leo. Some kind of miracle, but you got to take action to get it. You got to step into this, or apply for this, or interview for this. There's just some kind of inspired action that needs to happen. But don't get fear. Don't let fear hold you back here. So yeah, believe in the impossible. All right, let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Leo. Spirit, what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Leo? What kind of animal spirit guide with Leo? Oh, the dragonfly and the peacock. Look at this. Wow, confidence coming in. The peacock represents our worthiness, the way we're feeling about ourselves here. So yeah, you're starting to feel a little more confident. You're getting some pep in your step back here, because you're going through a transformation with the dragonfly. There's some kind of big transformation after a very nervous time. You were, I see the rabbit up there in the ether for the dragonfly. Maybe that's down below. Looks like the sky here, but nervous energy. The rabbit is representing to me here. So you're leaving that behind. You're setting that down. You're leaving the anxiety behind and letting your confidence kind of move in, take over here. Ooh, the cobra. Wow, look at this ancient wisdom coming to you. Some kind of new beginning for you, and you're bringing your magic. You're bringing your fire here, Leo. Wow. Wow. Look at all this fire with the, it's time to take action in the cobra. He's just filled with it, filled with passion. I mean, that's what Leo is all about, stepping up when times are tough. Leo steps up here. It's like, move aside. I love that about you. Beyond illusion. Look at this. All right, Osho ZEN-TAROT card for up in the ether for the sign of Leo. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Leo. What's going on with Leo? Comparison. Oh God, there's that nervousness. There's that rabbit energy, that in and out of the confidence, in and out of the worthiness here, because you're comparing yourself to others, like we all do, right? You're stepping into a new role, you're stepping into a new place, and you're looking at others. They seem to know exactly what they're doing, and you're feeling like a fish out of water, or that you're the apprentice, or you're not quite sure here. It's time to put your head down and do you. What do you need to do? How do you need to succeed here? What skills do you need to bring forward here? So we all possess different skills, different traits that we are bringing to everywhere we go. Friendships, workships, rebirth. Leo, look at this. There you are. There you are, roaring out into this new beginning here. Something has set a fire here. Has a fire been lit underneath you, and you are going to prove that you can do this here. You're just so determined, so inspired here, bringing in the confidence, knowing that you can do this. Yes, I love this. I love this for you. I can't wait to see where you are taking this. All right, let's get you some Everyday Witch Tarot cards. We're going to take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the foundation down in the everyday. So let's take a look at the mind space. What are you thinking about right now, Leo? What is on your mind? Spirit, tell me what's on Leo's mind. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, Leo? What do you want to talk about? Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. Yes. Leo, it doesn't get any better than this. Look at this, the Ace of Pentacles, some kind of big offer, a big monetary offer, something that makes you feel excited, makes you feel worthy. It's like, yes, your yes moment here. I'm thinking of the Pursuit of Happiness with, Pursuit of Happiness. Oh my God, yes. Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness, where he finally gets that job, right? He finally gets his chance. He finally gets his opportunity. He's walking down the street. He's just feeling on top of the world. He's covered in paint. He had to delay, and he's just clapping above his head. He's just like, yes, I did something. I worked for it. I put my mind to it. And yes, I accomplished something here. It's exactly the energy that is coming through with these cards. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Fool, and you've got the Ten of Cups here. So it's not just all about the money either. This is very fulfilling, very worthwhile to you. It's worth it to you. You're not sacrificing anything. You're not sacrificing yourself for this gold here. You're not giving up your life for the pursuit of gold here. You're really reveling in something here, rejoicing in something here. God, victory here, and it gives you enough peace. It gives you enough anchoredness to get with others again, reconnect with the family, reconnect with those around you, those that have been with you, those that have supported you through the hard times, through the dark times, through the rain. They held that umbrella over you. It's just you're returning the favor now. It's like, thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being a friend. Look at this with the Hierophant and the Tower, and then Justice. Good God, I shuffled these cards before I did your reading here, Leo. Look at this, bringing down the house here. Bringing down the house. It's like standing ovation. The crowd goes wild, Leo. Look at this. It's only fair. It's only karmic justice for you here. You have put in your blood, sweat, and tears. You've been the superhero behind the scenes here. Look at that Batman figure behind the scenes that you have been. You've been that hidden hero. You've been that hidden gem that everybody can rely on, everybody can count on. If you're going through drama, you're going through something really difficult yourself, you're not, vomiting it all over your friendships and spewing your misery all over the world here. You're keeping it together. You're keeping control here because you know you have this innate sense that you will figure this out. You are the superhero. You are the superhero amongst us. You've gone through a massive elevation, a massive transformation, an ascension happened here, and you're leaving the rebel behind. It's just that was your past life. That was the old you. You're going to be saying things like this to people in the future here from now on. You're going to be saying, yeah, I used to do that in my past life. You hear people say that all the time. They let something go. They put everything they had into it, but when it wasn't working, when they were burned out on it, when it wasn't fun to work with the website any longer, and it was just a chore and an obligation, you let it go. That is not your purpose. That is not your higher calling. If it's bringing you misery, it's not for you here. So you learned how to let that go, that it's not always just hard work. It's not always just digging deeper. Sometimes it's a change of mindset. Sometimes it's just believing in yourself here, that you can do better, that you deserve better here. There's just this sense of hugeness here. I deserve better. I deserve more. And you brought that in. You made that happen here just by your sheer knowing that it could here, knowing that it could happen to you. And why not? And why not you? Why can't you get that pot of gold? Why can't you get that miracle? You're a hard worker. You're dedicated. You're very passionate. You're very driven here. So here it comes. Here it comes. It's just, but you had to make it happen. You had to get into the mindset that there is nothing that's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me now. I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to get the job I want. I'm going to get the relationship I want. I'm going to get the life that I want here. And that's what brings it in. That is the law of attraction in action. That is the real law of attraction here. You have to feel your way there. You can't just wish on a falling star here and expect it to happen, but you're not really quite believing it because everything else is going wrong in your life and everything's falling apart, and you're still wishing for that miracle, wishing too big, right? When you need 5,000 and you're wishing for 5 million. Right? You just learned how to really focus. That's not what I need. That's too big. I'm going to tone it down. I'm going to turn it down. You really turned your back on some kind of old way of thinking here, an old belief. A belief is just a thought we keep thinking over and over and over again. There was some kind of belief that you shattered about yourself. You just shattered that glass ceiling that you put over yourself. I can only go so far. It's just like Willy Wonka, where you just burst through that glass ceiling here. I'm not holding myself back any longer. Let's take a look at the heart space. My goodness, Leo, what are you feeling? What are you feeling about this? What are you feeling about this huge transformation in the thoughts? Two of Pentacles, you're on the fence. You're still juggling. You're still not quite there, so you're not believing it. It's like, I will believe it when I see it. Well, I think you shifted that. I think you realized you had these big epiphanies that I will see it when I believe it here. You had to turn that around. You had to really kind of stop, reverse. Let me say this. Let me do this differently here. Wow, still on the fence, still not quite believing it. It's like almost too good to be true. Leo says, somebody pinch me. Somebody pinch me, because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe that we can change our stars here. Let's see what is going to bring that belief in. What's it going to take to have Leo believe that, yes, dreams can come true here. The Three of Pentacles, it's that hard work. It's that strategizing. It's not wishing on a star or praying to the gods here and just hoping that this planets align to make this happen. It's inspired action. It's getting up and doing something. It's not sitting on the couch, binging Netflix and wishing that your life could be different here. It's getting up, walking out the door. I'm going to make my life different here. If I change nothing, nothing will change. So you changed everything. You changed everything so your life could change here. But it took a lot of strategy, and you're still in strategizing mode with this Two of Pentacles here in your heart space. You're not quite ready to believe that this could happen through your I feel like, you know what I'm really feeling here? I feel like you've dumbed yourself down. I feel like in the past, the conversations, the jobs, the people that you've been in connection with, you started out with these deep conversations and you were just way over their head. You were always ahead of your time here, Leo. So I feel like people are coming to your level now. Instead of meeting them where they are, I feel like you kind of dumbed yourself down here to meet them where they were. And then you just got stuck. You got stuck in that job. You got stuck in that relationship. You got stuck in that role here where you couldn't ascend. You couldn't go higher. You couldn't learn anymore because they wouldn't come with you. They didn't want to. They didn't want to learn anymore. They didn't want to. As much as you prodded and poked and, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that, it was shut down at every turn here. But now you're in a situation where they are meeting you at your level. You're finding people that know what you know. They know what you know. You don't have to teach them what you know here. And that's very freeing for you. It's like you're no longer the apprentice. Now you're the master, but you're among ascended masters here. So you're all on the same level here. You can all start on this new platform here. You're not down here. You're on this new platform here, strategizing here. So that's beautiful. Now you can get somewhere. Now you can expand, and expansion is what it's all about. So you were very restricted in the past. You couldn't expand. There was just no expansion there. That's why this rebirth has come through loud and clear. Let's take a look at the challenge in the heart space for Leo. What's the challenge? What's the challenge in the heart space? Nine of Pentacles. Now you're having a hard time relaxing. Now it's like the adrenaline is going and you can't shut it down. It's like, I need that Xanax. They took our Xanax away right when we needed it most. My husband and I always say that. You know, we're a big fan of Xanax, and right before, you know, the world went to shit, they took all our Xanax away. So you're having a very hard time relaxing. You're having a very hard time believing that this could be happening. It's just like you're almost feeling like this is surreal. Like this just couldn't possibly be happening. You've been wanting this. You've been wishing on stars for this. You've been praying for this. But you worked really hard to get here. It's not something that was handed to you. Whenever somebody hands us something, it's very easily taken away. They can snatch it right back, right? It's just, It's too easy. It's too easy to take it back because they never feel like you're worthy when they're giving too much of themselves here. So you're having a very hard time believing in this. It feels very surreal. You're in rest mode. You're healing right now as well. You're still on the fence, still having a hard time believing this, but something has rocked your world here with the Fool and the Tower here in the mind space. Plus you got Justice. So some kind of battle is over. The battle is over. You don't have to be incognito in the background trying to get in front of the problems, trying to jump ahead because you know you're the only one that can. You're very, very capable. Very capable. If I say this all the time, my husband's a Leo. I've been married almost 40 years. If I was going to be deserted on an island with no resources at all, I want to be with my Leo husbands. Leo, you're very, very resilient. You're very adaptable. You're so good in a crisis. You're the only one standing there trying to figure stuff out when the world is falling apart here. It's just like during the biggest chaotic times, there you are with your pencil and paper and you are figuring this out. You're figuring out the logistics of it here. You're getting to the root of it here. So that's what you're doing now. Just having a really hard time believing this. Let's take a look at the advice from Spirit. What's your advice in the heart space for Leo? What is your advice for Leo, Spirit? What is your advice for Leo? The Page of Swords. Look at this. Some kind of messenger coming in. Something that lifts up your heart or change of heart here. But voyeurs, people watching you, people looking in on you, people wanting to know who you are now or what you're doing now. Or maybe all of a sudden you have friends now because you hit it big here. You did hit some kind of big eureka here with the money, with the finances. Maybe that's when the long lost cousins show up, right? Look at the sun. Look at the sun. There you are on the bottom of the deck. Leo, Leo, Leo. This is a huge, huge victory for you. Huge, huge victory for you. And look at you mastering still. My God. My God. I'm getting so excited. Yes, yes, yes. Dance. It's time to dance. It's time to sing. It's time to rejoice. You got a lot of followers, a lot of people wanting to know what you know now. But you know what? They're not at the level. They just won't understand it. You could turn around. It's like trying to talk physics to a third grader. It's exactly, they're not there. They're not there. If this is a spiritual awakening and you're trying to turn around and talk about crystals and spiritualities and tarot cards, trust me, I've been there with people that just don't want to hear about that. You will feel like an alien in the room. It's just really true. They're not there. They don't want to be there. They don't want to learn. I read the Chronicles of Narnia when I was a little girl. I mean, that's what really turned me on to reading in the first place. I have been such an avid reader ever since of books. And at the very end there, you know, Aslan's there, they're in heaven, everyone's in heaven, the whole crew's in heaven. And there's these creatures that have their eyes shut, they're in a cave, they're in the dark, they don't want to see, they don't want to open their eyes, and everyone's saying, but it's beautiful here. And they're like, it's dark here, I can't see anything, but they won't open their eyes, right? There's so many people like that amongst us. And that's what you're encountering here, and you encountered in the past. But you broke free of it. There was this breaking free. Again, I'm picturing this right through the ceiling here. It was just Leo's got to go. But now you have a lot of followers, a lot of people that you are the sun to. You are a god to. I mean, talk about comparison. Have the tides shifted now? Everyone is comparing themselves to you. And you don't believe that. You don't believe that because you're too grounded, you're too solid of a person to ever believe that someone would be jealous of you. But I promise you, with this Page of Swords in your heart space and that comparison up in the ether, that is the case now. You've changed the tide here. The tide has changed. Whew, Leo. All right, let's take a look at the foundation. I gotta calm down. All right, Leo, let's take a look at your daily life. What's going on in the daily life for you? What is going on in the daily life for Leo? Competition, Five of Swords, and the Lovers. Look at this soul contract. This is a contract. This was a bond. This was an agreement that you had to take this on. It's not easy. It's not an easy journey. It's not an easy path. A lot of people don't get you. A lot of people don't understand you. You've always been ahead of the pack. You've always been ahead of your time here, Leo. You've invented things long ago that are coming to pass now, and it's like nobody believes you that you've invented that, right? It's just It's just that superhero. Again, I'm still seeing that Batman. You've always been the superhero behind the scenes, not stealing the credit, not jumping in front of everyone and saying, hey, that was mine. You've been the Tesla against the Edison, right? You've been in the background. You're just like, okay, well, you have it. If it means that much to you, I am not willing to, it's not at all costs. I'm not willing to win at all costs. Leo, I love this about you. I love this about you. If I can't bring the team with me, I'm not winning the game. Oh my God. That's why this is turning into such a huge, huge success, because, you're Michael Jordan, and yet you're bringing the whole team with you. You're not saying, I am a God. You're not saying, I did this. I need the credit for this. Look at me. It's just, you're like, I couldn't have done this without. It's like accepting the Academy Award and then spewing off all the names that got you there, right? It's just, I'm not getting on that stage without talking about my mother and my father and my mentor. Oh, Leo, you were meant to be in the spotlight. You were born to be a star. Absolutely, a star is born here. A star is born. This was meant to be. You contracted to do this. You've had to really rise above the competition, rise above the win at all costs, rise above the greed and the seediness and the need to be seen that goes with being seen. Wow. Wow, it's just almost, that turned you off so much that you almost didn't take this path. Leo, you can do this incognito. You can do this incognito. No one needs to know here. You got to just be very, very particular about who you allow into this dream of yours. The Magician and the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Leo, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this new beginning? Are you seeing this thrill of a lifetime here? My adrenaline is pumping. You're going to have this high, this natural high that you haven't felt in really, really a long time. Since the days of your innocence, since the days that you didn't know better, right? Since the days that you learned that there is no Santa Claus and there is no tooth fairy, since those days when that magic was taken from you, when the belief of dreams can come true, or this could be real, when it was stolen from you, you're going back to the predated times of this with that ancient magic, to that days of innocence again. And you are rejoicing. You don't know all the negative that could go with this yet, and you don't want to know. It's not on your level. You have ascended above that here. There's a very, very distinct line here that you have crossed. You've crossed over this. You've crossed over the line here. So really, really rejoice in this. Fulfill this contract that you were meant to fulfill. Become the star that you were meant to be here. You are going to be seen. You're going to be seen. You can still stay incognito. You can stay in you, because you've already learned how to stand in your own authentic light here. You're not hiding anything. There's no fear that someone's going to find you out. You're not going to go through the imposter syndrome that most people go through. That's why people fail when they become really, really big, because now the expectation is so high on them. You've already gone through this. You've already purified yourself of the need to be seen or the need to have external validation. You're not getting your validation externally. You're getting it from spirit. You're getting it from your higher self here. You're getting it from God here. So that cannot be taken from you. People didn't put you up on that stage, so they can't rip you off of it. It was spirit that put you there. It was your higher self that put you there. It was a soul contract that you are fulfilling here. So it cannot be taken away from you. Don't fear the imposter syndrome happening to you, because this is you. This is you. You are who you are. You're not hiding anything. So remove that fear that you're going to be found out, right? Remove it. You are found out. You have been found. You have been found. You've been in hiding and you've been found. It's about time, because the world needs to see you shine, see you thrive in such really, really trying times, really, really hard times. The best way to get through that is to see others thrive and aspire to feel that thriving instead of surviving. Yes. Lead us there, Leo. Lead the way. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you did. And yeah, Leo, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.